it's Pressy TV and I'm back with another video. From the title of this video, you can see that I'm going to be talking about everything for first time skydivers. So I'm going to just share my experience and let's get straight into the video. So pretty much I'm gonna just go straight into the whole experience itself. I don't want to make this a long video for no reason. So this past weekend, June 10th through the 12th was my birthday weekend, and you know, my significant other surprised me with skydiving. Like, I kind of knew about it, but I didn't know about it, so I was unsure. But yeah, so we drove like 1 hour away from Ypsilanti, and we ended up in Jackson, Michigan, and they had this skydiving place that was like, you know, pretty dope. So when I first got there, like the entire time, like I'm just scared because like I'm just like, I hope I don't pee on myself, like I don't know what's gonna happen, like. But as soon as we walked into the building, like everyone was friendly, the host was friendly. I mean, she talked like a lot, she was very like, she gave a lot of information, so I was just like, you know, not even listening to what she was saying because like the entire time my heart is going boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I just signed everything, the waivers and everything like that. And I actually looked at the waiver and it says, like in bold captions, may result in death or serious injury. And that just made my anxiety just go up way more. But yeah. The entire time, like, I was calm, but in my head, I was just like, just thinking. I wasn't thinking that much because I always wanted to go skydiving. So if you never decided or thought about going skydiving, I would understand your fear because it's like, oh my gosh, this is like crazy. Like, people are just crazy to jump out of a plane and not know if they're gonna make it alive. Like, that's like suicide. But anyways, back to the story. So we got there around like 1 p.m. and we checked in, did everything. I would recommend you to get some snacks before, like just some small snacks, not like a full course meal. Like, we snacked on some potato chips and drank some, like, you know, pop, water, like, you know, right before. We didn't eat anything, not knowing that we would have to wait that long for the skydiving portion. But yeah, we got there at 1. We didn't skydive until like 4:30ish. So yeah, I ended up taking a nap. I was knocked out because I'm not a morning person. So yeah, I was knocked out. I was asleep. We was waiting to be called. Every time I woke up, they was like, not yet, not yet. So I'm just chilling. Me and my SOR chilling. So yeah. So I woke up again, and by that time it was like, oh, you're ready. We're about to go skydiving. Like, my brain is just like just turning back on. I'm like, okay, we about to go skydiving, period. So, you know, we get harnessed and everything like that. I'm just wearing like a t-shirt, you know, no sleeves or anything like that. I really didn't have that on. I just had on like a cute bralette and some cargo pants, but I had to put on a t-shirt because I'm like, it might be cold when I go up there. So we get in everything harnessed. My instructor is talking to me. He ensuring, like, you know, I'll receive the certificate if we make it back alive. I'm like, make it back alive? What do you mean? Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to make it back alive. Like, I'm not even going to be doubtful about it. But, yeah, so everything is intact. We suited up. My instructor is telling me like how to, you know, be when I'm in the air, like make sure you're arching your back and, you know, your head is up and things like that, you know. And the entire time I'm just listening and breathing and listening, and oh my gosh, I'm scared. Like, if y'all ever seen that TikTok, they'd be like, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm asleep. Like, that's how I felt the entire time because I was feeling so much like emotion. So we end up getting on the airplane. It was like a very small airplane, and yeah, we got on the airplane took off. We in the air, we flying, boom, boom, boom. We reach 14,000 feet in the air. So in my head, you know, I'm like, I can't not say I don't want to jump, even though I wasn't feeling that. But like at this point, I'm like, I can't be like, no, I don't want to jump, because like money is already spent. I'm already in the air. I'm already geared up. Why not just do it? And I wasn't like, you know, completely scared. I was just like thinking in my head, you know, thinking a whole bunch of thoughts. I even said a prayer on the way up. I'm like, God, protect all of us to survive, you know. So like, I'm not feeling like I ain't feeling that much scared, because like I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like roller coasters. I like trying different things. Even though I'm a shy person, I like, you know, being risque. So yeah. So we ended up, you know, my instructor's behind me. He's already like locked me in, and I'm actually sitting like this and he's behind me. So the door entry is on the side. So next thing you know, I'm scooting up and he was like, you ready? Next thing you know, we flying out the airplane, and I'm just like, my face is looking so ridiculous. Like the wind is hitting my face, and all I could think in my head is breathe, because it's freezing up here. It was so cold, y'all. Like, I wish I had like a long sleeves on, because it would have been like, I probably wouldn't have been thinking so much about it being cold than me actually jumping out of the plane. But I was cold, and I'm just like, breathe, precious. It was so hard to breathe too. So like, I took my time and just like, you know, breathe in and out. And I'm looking at the view and I'm like, oh, I'm falling. And it was just like so crazy, because like, I can't control anything that's happening right now. Like, I'm just experiencing this. Yeah. So it's like hard to explain, but it just feel like I'm just falling like out of the air, like period. Like through the clouds. Like every time I look in the clouds, I'm like, oh, I've been there. But yeah, I'm just falling down, and next thing you know, he pulled a parachute, and I don't know how far we were from the ground, but it seemed pretty far, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah. So next thing you know, he's like moving the parachute, and he's like, you want to spin it? Do you want to control it? And I'm like, sure, like I'll try. And that was cool. And I'm just thinking like, I'm alive. I'm flying a parachute. This is pretty cool. And next thing you know, we are like landing on the ground, and I lift my feet up really high because I didn't want to break a bone. So yeah, that was like the entire 4-hour experience, even though the experience itself was about like 5 minutes tops. Yeah, it was so fun. Like, I would recommend it for anybody, just because like, you only live once. I mean, that's a cliche, but you only live once. And you know, a lot of people can't say they, you know, experience like that. And psychologically thinking, it's like fear is non-existent. Of course, fear the Lord, but like fear is non-existent, you know. That's it. It's just in your head. So it just help you, like, you know, be able to create amazing adventures, and, you know, also think outside of the box when it comes to life. So yeah, I recommend it. And here's my certificate again. Yeah, it just says, in recognition of achievement, skydive, Miss, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, awards the certificate of completion of a skydive to Precious Green, who successfully jumped 2 miles high free fall in a parachute flight over the beautiful southern Michigan. Yeah, that was crazy. And it was on my birthday. So if I would have died, my sunrise would have been my birthday, and my sunset would have been my birthday. And luckily, God is good. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Like, don't be scared. I would definitely just say, just go for it, because it's an amazing experience. Like, once you're finished with it, you're going to be like, wow, like, I really just did that. Like, I'm still in a high just because I'm like standing here in front of this camera right now talking to you about the experience I made, but I was so scared, but calm, but scared about. So yeah, I hope this video was kind of like informational or informative. I hope, like, if y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them. I'm thinking about posting my reaction video, like me actually jumping out of the plane. Like, I didn't want to post it with this video just because I just wanted to give y'all all the information. That video is going to be like probably super extra, depending on if I buy it. I'm still debating if I want to buy the footage itself, but yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Right now I'm at 109 subscribers. Let's get to 150. You know, I'm trying to, you know, make this progress up here on YouTube. Make sure you check out my latest videos, my dance reel, and different videos from Puerto Rico. And yeah,